Welcome to the Lesson 7 video on creating links in Dreamweaver. This video is going to be all about creating links, and we are going to first start out by opening our activities page. So I'm going to double click on that. Make sure you guys are on your striped umbrella site, not your own personal site, and double click on activities. Open up that activities page. You can see that I've typed activities here, and it's an untitled document. Okay, so I'm just going to put a document title in first. I'm going to name this activities at the, let's capitalize the stripe umbrella, and we're going to get started here. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to create a table structure to place my information into this page. So I'm going to click up here to my spry menu. I'm going to press my left arrow. I want to get my cursor up here. Well, let's just put our cursor in front of activities. I'm just going to insert a simple master table. So I'm going to go insert table. And this table is going to have 3 rows, 1 column, a width of 1,000 pixels. And I'll press OK. I'm going to take that spry menu. I'm going to click on the little blue bar. And I'm going to take and go edit and cut it. And then I'm going to click in this middle cell, horizontal center, and I'm going to go edit paste, position that inside of there. Go up to the top here. Let's delete out, backspace out that extra space. I'm going to remove this activities text. I'm going to click in the top cell, and I'm going to go horizontal center up there. And I'm going to put in a banner graphic. So I'm going to put in the SU banner. So I'm going to drag that and drop that in from my assets. Type in the alt text, stripe umbrella banner. Press OK. So that's placed up top. And then I have this third container here, this third cell that I can adjust the bottom border to create myself some more room. I'm going to go inside of there and go horizontal center again. And I'm going to put a nested table in here for my content. I have 2 pictures and 2 pieces of text. So I'm going to insert a table that is going to be 2 rows, 2 columns, a width of 800 pixels. I'm going to press OK. So that this is my setup here now for my table and for my page. Okay, so now I'm going to open up from our data files some content so we can get some text in here, and then we're going to have to put in some pictures as well. So I'm going to go File, Open, and I'm going to go into this PC, DHS Shared, Business Ed, Web Design 1, Dreamweaver CS6. We're going to go into that Unit F folder, and I'm going to open up DWF1. Okay, and this will give us the text that we need for the site or for the page. Okay, so you'll see we got these different paragraphs. So let's go ahead and move that text in right now. I'm going to select these top 3 paragraphs. So click and select those. I'm just going to go ahead and go Control C and copy those. Go back to my activities page, and I'm going to go into that second cell, top cell on the right, and I'm going to go Control V to paste that. Let's see, it pushes my first column over. So I'm going to grab that border and just kind of adjust that until I get it how I like it. And I can position that where I want so it's in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to DWF1 again, and I'm going to select those bottom 3 paragraphs and go Control C Again, go back to activities, and I'm going to go into this first column, second row, in the bottom left, and go Control V and paste. So I'm just going to put my text in that way. I'm going to click in this top left cell, horizontal center. I'm going to click in this bottom right cell, horizontal center. And then we're going to put in a couple pictures. Now, I'm going to insert these pictures from the data files. So to make sure I get a copy in my assets, again, I want to make sure that in site, I'm going to go to manage sites, my striped umbrella site here, I have it linked to my root folder. Make sure in advanced settings, you have your assets folder, the path to your assets folder defined. Okay, and again, you hit this folder button and make sure that that is going from your striped umbrella root. It's in your striped umbrella root. It's the correct assets. Press select and press save and press done. And then I know for sure that when I insert these pictures, they'll work. Okay, they're going to create a copy in my assets folder. The preferred method would be to put it in your assets folder, drag and drop them in, and that's how you'll do it with your assignment. You'll want to save the graphics you create into your assets folder that way. Okay, so I'm going to go insert image. Okay, and so I'm in unit F again. I can see I'm in those data files, so I'm in the right spot. Assets, and we want to put in the first one. We want to put in this family sunset, and then the alt text, I'll just type family sunset. I'll press OK. Place that picture into that cell. And if I hit refresh over here, you'll see family sunset gets added into my assets. Okay, now I'm going to click in this bottom right cell, insert image, and I'm still in that same folder, so I'm okay here, and I'm going to put dolphin swimming. So I'm going to double click on dolphin swimming. I'll type that for my alt text. Dolphins swimming. Press OK. There's my dolphin swimming pic. Okay, and it kind of pushes my text around a little bit, but that's okay. That picture's a little bit too big for that cell. I can adjust this too. I know this is 800 pixels, so I could I'm going to lock this, make sure this stays locked, so that when I change the size of this picture to 400, it'll adjust the height automatically. And then I can drag this border back a little bit and maybe get a little more balance in my page. So, all right. So the first thing is creating an external link. Okay, so I may want to link sometimes, and I can close this DWF1 up here. And then I'm going to save this. So Control S, get rid of the asterisk so I have my activity saved. Okay, so we're going to create an external link. And so I'm going to create an external link to this text right here, the Blue Angels. So that's my text that I want to create the external link to. So there's a couple ways I can do this. One, I can type the address right here, which is a pain in the butt. Okay, because you got to type http://www dot whatever it is that you want to do. You could screw that up. Okay, so the best method, in my opinion, is go out here to Chrome. So open up Chrome. So I'm going to minimize Dreamweaver here. I'm going to open a new tab. Okay, and I'm going to type in Blue Angels. I'm going to find the site that I want to use. Okay, so I want to use this top link here to blueangels.navy.mil. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click it again so I get full HTTPS : the whole entire address. I'm going to select that. I'm going to go Control C and copy it. And then I'm going to come back to Dreamweaver. I'm going to click in that link box. I'm going to go Control V and paste that. Okay, and then when I click out of here, that should become a link to an external site. Okay, so now if I'm to F12 that, click yes to save changes, preview it in the browser, that link right there, I know is going to work because I copy pasted it exactly the way it is on the page. That way I don't misspell something, miss a period, whatever it may be that could break that link. So I always like to go to the source and then come back and paste it into this link box. Okay, so same thing goes here. You know, we want to link to Battleship Memorial Park. Okay, so I'm going to select that. That's what's going to be clicked to go to that external site. I'm going to go back out to Chrome, so minimize Dreamweaver. I'm going to use this browser again, Battleship Memorial Park. Okay, and I go and I look and I go, okay, yeah, this looks good here. USS Alabama Memorial Park. I'm going to click there. Okay, here's my site. This looks good. See, it's not a secure site, so don't put any information in there that could get stolen. But I'm going to click here, click again, get the full address, Control C, go back to Dreamweaver, go to the link box, Control V, and then I just click out of it, and then that should be saved inside of there. And then I'm going to go Control S and save my changes. So that's how I would do an external link, a link to a site outside of my own site. Okay, so that's your external link. Now, an internal link is a link to another page inside your site. Okay, so if I go up here and I see this last sentence here, you can arrange for tickets for, if I select fishing excursions, okay, I want to link that to a page in my own site. And we've done this. We simply go down to the link, we click on that little folder, browse for file. Okay, I'm in the UnitF data files, so not good. I don't want to link to there. Click site root to get to your site root. And then you know you're in your root folder, and I know I can link this to fishing. Okay, same thing. I'm going to select Dolphin Cruises here. I'm going to link to a page inside my site. So I select that, browse for file, and then I know I'm still in my site root, and so I can link to cruises. And I've now connected to both of those pages. Those are internal links. These are external links. Okay. How do I change those link colors? Well, just like we've done before, modify page properties. And I can click on my links CSS. And I'm going to say, okay, never underline. I want my link color to be dark blue. And I want my visited link color to be green. Press OK. That'll change those links. Now that's not very good. They're kind of hard to tell that they're links, aren't they? So modify page properties, links, link color, maybe go with something a little bit brighter that'll stick out. There we go. So I can tell that's a link a lot better. Okay, so maybe that's how I want to set those internal and external links up, the color wise. If I want to do anything else, I'd have to do either attach a cascading style sheet or create a new style using my CSS styles. Okay, but I'm going to leave it like that. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so those are some ways that I could link. Now, I'm going to go Control S, save my changes, and let's go work on a different page. So I'm going to go to my spa page. So I'm going to go down here to my files, and I'm going to go to the spa.html page and double click on that. Okay, so the C spa page, you can see we've got some stuff in here that we're ready to work with. I'm going to go to the very bottom, and I'm going to click behind that table. I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to type the word pop in all caps. Okay. Now, maybe we want our user to get to the bottom of this page, be able to click this and go back to the top of the page. Okay. So when we're linking to different spots in the same page, we use what are called anchors. Okay, so I'm going to create an anchor to link to the top. I'm going to click on this banner. I'm going to press my left arrow. Now I'm going to insert a named anchor. So I'm going to click named anchor. Okay, I can insert that over here in my common menu, or I can click insert and I can go down to named anchor. Whichever way is the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to click on named anchor and I'm going to name this anchor top. And I'll press OK. And it'll place an anchor right here. Now that's invisible. That spacing is not going to happen either. It's an invisible element, but it gives me a place to link to. Okay, so I'm going to go down here to top. I'm going to select it because this is where I want to click. And now to link, I look down here and go, oh, no, that's not, how do I do that? Okay, well, I'm going to use what looks like a compass here, this little point to file button. And I'm going to click and I'm just going to drag and I'm going to go up here. And as I sit here, it'll scroll all the way to the top. And I want to point to that anchor and let it go. And you see the link will be hashtag top. Okay, I'm back. So a little battery problem there. All right, so we've got that top link now created, linked back up to this top anchor. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, okay, we might want to click from this little sub menu to pop us down into information about the spa. So I'm going to click next to massages here and I'm going to insert an anchor. So I'm going to click insert named anchor. I'll name this one massages. I'll press OK. Okay, I'm going to go down next to facials. I'm going to click insert named anchor and I'm going to name this facials. I'm going to click next down next to body treatments. Okay, insert named anchor and I'm going to name this body. I'll press OK. So now I have those anchors that I can link to. So I'll do it in the same way. I'm going to select massages. I'm going to go point to file, click, drag, and point to that anchor. And it becomes a link to that spot. Notice the link name is a # massages. So you could actually type that in if you wanted to. If you just make sure you remember what you named the anchor. Okay, so the link here is going to be a # hashtag, I guess, facials. And that should become, and click the link to make sure it's spelled the same. So you should be good. I like pointing to file because then I know I'm not going to misspell or mess something up. So I'm going to select body treatments, point to file. If I hover here, it'll scroll, point to body treatments. Okay, and so those are your named anchors. So now I can press F12, click yes to save changes. Here I am. If I click massages, it takes me to massages. If I click facials, it takes me right to facials. If I click body treatments, it almost gets me to body treatments, but not quite. Okay, it's trying to, but it ran into the bottom of the page here. If I click top, it takes me back to the top of the page, to this anchor that's hidden right here. Okay, so those are some things that those anchors are working when I check them out. I can close this, go back into Dreamweaver. Maybe I add a little extra space down here. And then now F12 it. And now if I click on body treatments, it'll get me to body treatments. Okay, because I gave it a little extra room down here to maneuver. So now I'm liking how that looks. I can close that. I'll go back into Dreamweaver and I've done some anchor links. Okay. So last thing is going to be creating an image map. Okay, so how do I actually link off a picture? Now, one thing that I'm going to want to do when I create a site, good design, is to click those banner links should always link back to the home page. And that's really easy to do. I click on the banner, I go down to the link, I click browse, and I'm just going to make sure I'm in my site root, and I'm going to link to the index page. That way, if they click that picture, it'll take them home. Okay, I click back to my activities, I click on this banner. This one I see there's no index link, browse, find my index page, double click and link to it. Okay, so that's how I can link a picture. Now, sometimes on a picture, you might want to link individual things to that picture. And the way we can do that, multiple links on the same picture, is called an image map. So if I click on this picture of the family, okay, I can take and I can create an image map on this. So I have three, and you'll see this down here in your properties map. You got the pointer, and then you got three different hotspot tools. Okay, one is a rectangle. So if I click rectangle, and let's just say I draw a rectangle around dad's head here. Okay, that becomes the hot area. That blue mesh is the hotspot. Let's say put something in the alt field to help with visually impaired people. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so in the alt field here, I'm going to type dad link. The link to this, link it to a page in my site, or I could link it to http://dad.com. I have no clue if that link's going to work or not. Okay, we F12 this, we click yes, save changes, and I'm touching this picture, nothing happens. If I touch the banner, it's going to take me to the home page. But as soon as I hit dad's face, that blue mesh area, it's invisible. I click it, it's going to take me to dad.com. Yay. Okay, not really much of a site here, is it? All right, so close it. But that link will work. Okay, so let's say we find a URL for moms. So let's search mom and see what we get. Let's see. Let's just say we are connecting to mom, the official site, cbs.com. All right, here it is. So we're going to link to this. Click, get the full address, copy it, go back to Dreamweaver. Okay, we're going to click on here now. I'm going to click back to my pointer tool, and then I'm going to click back to my circular hotspot, and I could draw a circle hotspot. There's my little warning. Grab my pointer arrow, I can move this around. So on there, my link, and I don't know why they have that pound sign in there, that hashtag, get it out of there. Control V, press enter. That links to that site now. That's going to link back to this page right here, an external link. Okay, you can also use the Polygon tool. If I click on this dolphin, all right, and I go ahead and I select the Polygon hotspot tool, I can click, there's my warning, I can click and play connect the dots and make this more specific to exactly, and my user's never going to see how precise or non-precise I am with my clicking, but I can make the hotspot exactly that dolphin. Okay, and then I could put in my link here. So https colon, so a secure site, / dolphins.com. Probably going to get Miami Dolphins football team or something. Press enter. F12 this, click yes to save changes. Okay, so here I am, mom, goes to the mom page. All right, I'll press my back to come back to my page. If I click on the dolphin now, baby dolphin has no link. Bigger dolphin, mama dolphin is hot. Click it. It's going to take me to, this is not looking productive here. It doesn't go there very quick. So I don't know, this might be a broken link, might not work. It's just churning. So I'm guessing, hey, this is not good, right? Broken. It's nothing. So we got a problem. And again, this is why you go and you search dolphins, you find the page that you want. And then we're getting a lot of, there we go, dolphin facts. Let's say we want that page. Well, this address I would have never dreamed to type in. Okay, so I'm going to go to there, Control C, copy that path, go back to Dreamweaver, Control V, press enter, and that becomes my link. Okay, so I'm going to Control S and save my changes. Now you guys are going to go apply these to your travel page, okay, the vacations that you'd like to take. Apply these components to that project and add that information to your personal site. So go and get to work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in class.